Bullseye Pharmacy since 1996. World Federation Drive, Goodwill, and Ross Boulevard in Portsmouth. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sundays from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and on all public holidays at the Goodwill branch. Portsmouth from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturdays 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on select public holidays. Bullseye Pharmacy, your first choice for prescription and over-the-counter medication, flow and digital products, Dunlop Pay As You Go, Lotto, grocery, celebratory items, event ticket box office, and more. For your total convenience, visit or call 449-8600 or 225-5656 at the Goodwill branch and 614-1048 at the Portsmouth branch. Bullseye Pharmacy, service with experience because we care.
Yes, good afternoon, Gavin. Good afternoon to all the listeners, tuned in and those who are watching live. We're live here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. As you mentioned, Gavin, it is Championship Sunday, and I like to call it Super Sunday. We have this big game here, Harlem Sports Club. That's Promex Harlem United taking on Happy Buffet State, and it's going to be a big clash. And then later down this afternoon, we might have to know we're seeing a champion we're going to be crowned.
Yes, definitely. So we'll give you the breakdown in just a little bit, but we'll just go through the starting lineups as the two teams are making their way onto the field. We'll start with the league. Well, it's the second place team, Happy Buffet State. They're 1 point behind the league leaders, and the starting 11 for Happy Buffet State. The man in goal, the man between the sticks, Owen Oscar, John Gregoire and Elijah Tula will be the centre backs. Denzel Dangaben and Joel Prince, the full backs. The men in the middle, Derwin Wade, Kerrick Walter, Anthony Frederick, and the forwards, Marcellus Bonney, Eustace Phillip, and Anderson Lawrence. The Buffet State team, they're coached by Colin Bernard with Michael Joseph as the team manager. And very interesting note there, Coulson Benjamin, the former national player, is on the bench for Happy Buffet State, as they will be probably calling on his services if needs be. Alian, can you give us the Harlem United team?
Yes, definitely. And of course, they will begin with The one in goal, that is Elwin Jean-Louis wearing the number 31 jersey. We have Idoni Samuel, Odell Francis, Kudel Joseph, Eustace Marshall, Jamal Augustine, Odell Laville, Jai Maxime, Kassim Peltier, Donan Javier, and Jarvis Humphrey making up the starting 11 for Promex Harlem United. And on the bench we have Chris Jolly, Delbert Graham, Zion Emmanuel, Brandel Richards, Pachenko Diginio, and Tyrick John Baptist. Of course, Promex Harlem United coached by Don Leogel, with the assistant coach Kieron Charles and the manager Sylvester Joseph. So that's the lineup there, Gavin, for Promex Harlem United for the afternoon.
And of course, Buffett State in the traditional blue jerseys with the black shorts. Harlem in their traditional white jerseys and black shorts. And from the looks of it, it looks like the Buffett State team will be attacking the Billy Doctorow Pavilion end, the Botanic Gardens end, and the Harlem team, the Media Center end, or the Rosa River end. It's a very overcast afternoon here at the Winter Park Sports Stadium. Matter of fact, we just had a downpour. Lasted for about some 20 minutes or so, and of course that will have some sort of an impact on the football field and the pitch conditions, a bit damp and wet as we're anticipating this highly contested match this afternoon. To give you the breakdown, Happy Buffett State, they need to win this game. They need to win this game against Harlem, and then they need Surgical Southeast to drop points against Central Cooperative Credit Union Dubla FC. That's the second game this afternoon. If Buffett State wins this afternoon and Southeast drop points, then Buffett State are the 2020 DFA Premier League champions. On the other hand, if Buffett State do not win today, and if they even manage a draw, then Southeast will be in the driver's seat for the second game. Kickoff will be with Buffett State, and they will be, like I said, attacking the Billy Doctorow Pavilion end. And I can tell you, this game will be a game filled with action, because the game plan is quite simple for Buffett State. They have to win. They have to throw everything this afternoon. It's not going to be a game where Buffett State will be sitting back and looking for a draw. And that's the situation this afternoon. Of course, this broadcast, we're live on Vibrant TV, we're live on DBS Radio, we're also live on Flow TV, and the broadcast brought to you for the kind compliments of AC Shillingford and Company Limited, Big Edge Financial Express, F&G Auto Parts, Surgical, Central Cooperative Credit Union, Fine Foods, Josephine Gabriel, and Dominica Brewery and Beverages Limited. A kickoff underway here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, and it's going to be a throw-in, a free kick, I should say, for the Harlem team. So Harlem attacking the Media Center end, and they've earned a free kick as the game has begun.
Well, we already see that the Harlem team will not be coming to lie down this afternoon for the Buffett State team, and certainly Buffett State needs to win, Gavin. They really need the victory here this afternoon, and we know for the past time they have had a number of 1-0 victories here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. So goals are going to have to do it for Buffett State this afternoon. They need to win, and maybe 1-0 this afternoon and a pack the bus tactic might work, but you never know. You're playing Harlem United, and we know Harlem have been scoring a number of goals for the past few weekends. So let's see what this afternoon has in store for both teams, especially the Buffett State team, who need to win to at least, have a hand on the trophy.
Yes, and the best way to put it this afternoon, it's the battle of the best offensive team, as we have a break there for Harlem, a bit of a collision there with Owen Oscar and the defense, and the ball has gone out for a corner kick. So Buffett State already on the back foot here in this encounter at the Windsor Park. And just to give the viewers and listeners an idea as to what the stakes are, or the two teams, how they're poised. Well, Buffett State, they have the best defense in this year's competition. They've only conceded some 11 goals for the entire season, as here comes the corner kicks in swinging one there, and is met by Owen Oscar, who clears the ball quickly downfield, and there's a bit of a miscontrol there as the player misjudged that one. Of course, like we said, it's a bit soggy out on the field, and that will have some sort of impact on the plays. Buffett State in possession now, and a good pass forward. And the player there settled nice for looking to find Marcellus Bonny, but Bonny there, his touch let him down, and it's Harlem now looking to see if they can go forward. So the best defense in the DFA Premier League, Happy Bath Estate, conceding just 11 goals for the entire season against the best offense in this year's competition. Promex Harlem United, they've scored some 41 goals this season, and it's a lot to play for this afternoon. It's balls now with Elijah Tulor, looking to play that ball forward to Marcellus Bonny, but he's met by Anderson Lawrence. Anderson Lawrence, of course, one of the leading scorers for Happy Bath Estate. He missed the last game against the Belfast Estate Mahu Soccer Strikers last weekend.
Yeah.
And that really cost his team. As we can see, a bit of a collision there. And it's going to be a free kick. And Alien, as you could just see there, the ball was on the cricket pitch surface of the Windsor Park. And you can see that the players are approaching it with caution.
Yeah.
You can see that they're already slipping in that area.
Well, that area, Gavin, as we know it, sometimes even when it's dry, the players are, slipping on there. I think it's based on the boot that we have, the kind of boots, and we have seen an infringement there. That ball looking to go over the top for Kelrick Walter. But that area, that sort of area, the pitch area, you can see the grass is a little bit greener in the center, so and most likely a little bit smoother. So
yes.
The players tend to slip on that area. But Gavin, just going back to the Anderson Lawrence, I believe you say he missed the last game, as we see Harlem trying to mount an attack. That's broken up. And the ball with Darren Wade. As you were saying that he missed the last game, but I think Bath Estate missed him in the last game.
Yes.
I think Bath Estate really missed him in the last game. Because there were a number of opportunities for goals, to take the lead on the Mahu team. As we see, here's Odell Laville looking to find Jarvis Humphreys, and that's well defended there by Elijah Toulon. Of course, Elijah Toulon is not going to have any nonsense here in the back this afternoon.
Yes, and Alian, of course, Elijah Toulon plays centre back for the Bath Estate football team. He started off the season playing in the full-back position, and he found himself as centre back, and he's really been having a good season there, leading the back line for Bath Estate. As I said, Bath Estate conceded just 11 goals for the entire season, 2 goals for the entire second round, if you look at it. And they've really been in red-hot form, a very stingy team when it comes to conceding goals. One of the goals they conceded was one of the biggest blunders of the season, actually. We saw it last weekend with Owen Oscar gifting a goal to the Mahu Soccer Strikers, and that enabled them to get a draw with Bath Estate. But generally, that defense has been rock solid for the entire season. And Harlem, although they're the number 1 scoring team this year, I still believe they'll have their hands filled this afternoon.
Yeah, I believe so. You have in defense, you have John Gregor, Elijah Tuller, there's Danzel Dangleben, and Joel Prince making up the defense for Happy Bath Estate. And of course, they've been very good in defense over the last couple of seasons. As you mentioned, just 2 goals for the second round. I mean, you coming in to play this match, Gavin, and this team, there are 2 goals scored on them only for the second round. Their last goal is coming off a mistake.
Yes.
This afternoon, you might be saying, I'm praying this guy make a mistake again. But every day is not Christmas.
But here comes a long throw there from Harlem into the box, and it's met by Bath Estate. Looks like Anthony Frederick trying to play out from the back there is given away, and possession back with Harlem. And Bath Estate now is getting that ball. They're having some difficulty trying to play out from the back, and the referee there has seen an infringement and is given a free kick for Bath Estate. A lovely green surface here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. Of course, we've had a number of days of rain, and that surely has helped the grounds at the stadium. Lush green outfield, just 1 or 2, bald spots, one may say, but generally impeccable surface here at the stadium. One that drains very quickly, so you could have a downpour and within 10 minutes the surface will be good, ready to go, barring of course the little area there for the cricket pitch. But Windsor Park, one of the best venues, not just in the region one may say, but also in terms of the world, in terms of the drainage and the work that has gone into it. So we have Harlem with a throw in there, ball in the midfield area, a little bit of a tussle as Elijah Tula wins it back for Bath Estate. He has some options there. There's looking to find Lawrence there with a searching ball. He does so a little bit of a stubble. The goalkeeper comes out and does a good job in the end to get that ball clear. That's the goalkeeper for Harlem, Elwin, and doing a good job there. And Bath Estate is still applying a high press. Ball one. And is given away again. Just back with Humphreys for Harlem. The ball played forward, looking to find Odell Laville, who's in some space. Can he get that ball under control? No, he can't. And it's won there by Bath Estate. Elijah Tula now passes to Gregoire. And Gregoire and Elijah Tula, they formed a very good partnership at the back. The two centre backs. As we have Elijah Tula now, who finds Darren Wade. And Wade, the little midfield maestro, using the out boots of his foot there, and getting that pass, looking to find Kerrick Walters, and who does well, gets a shot off, it's deflected, and the ball back with Eustace Phillip. Eustace Phillip looking to get some space, gets across in there, could be trouble, and it's met by the Harlem defense, and Harlem now with an opportunity to push forward. Ball with Donan Juve, and Harlem still in possession, looking to push forward, looking to play a ball across the field there, and that will be no problem for the Bath Estate defense. And Owen Oscar picks it up, and we're back on our way. Bath Estate looking to push upfield.
Certainly 10 minutes gone into this match, and we can already see Gavin and Bath Estate team, happy Bath Estate, looking to show or make their statement there this afternoon. They've been pressing very well so far. Just a few errors here and there, but they've been doing well so far. Elijah Toulon in defense, looking to clear this one, gets a little deflection, I believe. But they've been very good so far, looking to string a few passes up front. I mean, the condition, the field, maybe a little bit soggy or a little bit slippery for the moment, but they will get into it and just give them some time. The two teams give them some time. Just 10-11 minutes gone. The ball back with Jaime Maxime for Harlem United, and this one, there's a poor pass going on the outside, and the ball now back with Bath Estate. So far, I believe Happy Bath Estate, trying to press and make their way in. We just saw that they had an attempt for goal. The keeper, Elwin Jean-Louis, making a little mess out of this one.
All right, the ball back with John Gregoire for Bath Estate. Bath Estate looking to play from the back, and Gregoire for pass that's intercepted. And Harlem looking to catch Bath Estate. Bath Estate, they've lost their shape, and that pass, they had to be a little bit better. Of course, we can still see the players just struggling a bit with the conditions. A shot coming there, and it's blocked. And Bath Estate now with it. Ball for Kerrick Walter, who does a lovely beat there, and he has some space, looking to pull it back in again, and not able to do so, but he's won a corner for Bath Estate, and we can hear the applause from the crowd below us. Alian, of course, we're expecting a bumper crowd this afternoon, because it's Championship Sunday. It's a big Sunday here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, and Harlem and Bath Estate, they're playing the first game, and the other game will be Southeast and Dubla, another game there for the fans in terms of big games, battle of the defending champions and the former champions. So we'll have our second corner kick, I believe, for Bath Estate. And Anthony Frederick, number 9, standing over that corner. And in comes Up Go the Heads. And ball headed. There's still some confusion in the box. It drops nicely and it goes just wide there. What an opportunity that was for Buffett State to take the lead. And we also have a very serious injury there, head collision, and the officials calling for the medics to deal with the injured player. But good opportunity there as Anthony Frederick with the corner. There was a bit of a ball dropping there nicely for number 6. That was Marcellus Bonney, 16 actually. That's a Eustace Phillip. Eustace Phillip there with a good opportunity to put Buffett State in front, and that shot went just wide. And the scores are still 0-0. We have somewhat 13 minutes gone in the first half. We have a stoppage in play as there's an injury on the field. A Harlem player, number 3, is down, and number 3, we can tell you, is Ajaim Maxim. And he's now back up on his feet. He's going to receive some attention on the sidelines. But a first stoppage in play there. And Buffett State with their first opportunity to go in front. And that went missing, Alian.
Yeah, well, the first real chance for any team to go in front, and the first real opportunity on goal. And as we see a shot coming in there, that's a weak shot from Marcellus Bonney. Of course, Eustace, I believe Eustace Phillip, as we can see the replay, he maybe have felt Gavin, that he was still being challenged by the opposing player, and he maybe rushed his shot, and in doing so putting it wide. As we see the free kick coming from Anthony Frederick, the corner kick, and the two guys going up. Not much of a challenge. I'm not sure what, and you see he maybe have felt, well, hey, I'm still being challenged, so let's just run for the shot. As we see now, Jarvis Humphreys looking to find Odell Laville there, but Owen Oscar will just pick up this one. So a little bit of rushing, and then I believe Eustace Phillip, had he known he was not being challenged,
yes,
he would have done something better.
You would have been more composed on that. And there's a free kick given away. Donan Juve not happy with the decision from the referee. He fouled Derwin Wade, and Buffett State with a free kick just a few meters in front of the half line or the midfield area. It's taken quickly. Is Eustace Phillip on it. Back to Anthony Frederick, who finds Kendrick Walters on the side there. He does a good beat there. Could be trouble. Shot, and it's a goal! What a goal there from Kendrick Walters. Brilliant individual skill. And Kendrick Walters has put Buffett State in front. And what a goal that was, Alian.
Yeah, that's what you call a real class goal, Gavin. That's a good goal. That's a class goal this afternoon here from Kendrick Walters. That's a skipper contribution. That was well worked, and you can see that pass from Anthony Frederick. Kendrick Walters, that ball almost leaving him and would go away, but here he is and volleyed that into the back of the net. 1-0. Happy Buffett State.
Lovely bit of skill there, using getting the ball just over the Harlem defender, passing it to himself basically, and then the composure to hit it on the volley and get it past the goalkeeper Jalwi. What a strike from Buffett State. The Buffett State midfielders. We have another opportunity for Buffett State. Is Anthony Frederick now. He doesn't have much support, and it fizzles out. It was basically Anthony Frederick versus the 5 Harlem defenders, and he knew that was always going to be a disadvantage for him. But it's 1-0 here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. Buffett State FC in front, thanks to Kendrick Walters. What a strike that was, and it's going to be pressure now on Southeast if the scores remain that way, because Southeast now, they really need to win if they're to lift the 2020 title.
Yeah, and that's a good individual goal from the captain of Happy Buffett State to give his team the lead there this afternoon. And of course, if the scores remain that way, let's just say if for the time, if it remains that way, Happy Buffett State, they'll be happy with themselves.
Yes, at least they would have done the job
for the next few hours, because we still have another crucial game coming up here this afternoon, and that is Southeast taking on Dublin Football Club. But here we have Jarvis Humphreys on the move. Well met there by John Gregoire. Buffett State looking to find their feet in this one. The ball with Eustace Phillip. Now back with Anderson Lawrence up front looking for some support. And now Eustace Phillip being challenged there by Eustace Marshall. There's Darren Wade. The ball in the middle. There's Wade driving forward but held up nicely. And the ball now with national player Anthony Frederick. Well composed on the ball. finds Kelrick Walter, but well defended there by Odell Laville. So of course it's not going to be an easy walk in the park for the Baffin State team, as we have another infringement there. Kelrick Walter sliding in on Odell Laville.
Yes, and Baffin State, normally teams when they go up 1-0, they are always nervy because that's a scoreline that you can't be very comfortable with. You could always get a goal, you could always concede a goal in the dying stages of the game. But Baffin State, they will definitely back themselves in this position. There's a position that they've been in throughout the entire season. And you look at their scorelines, the majority of them 1-goal victories. So they will back their defense in a situation like that. And I won't be surprised if they, more or less sit back and maybe invite some Harlem to come forward and then look to catch Harlem on a counter, as we have Eustace Phillip there was trying to find Anderson Lawrence. That pass was broken up. The ball back with the Baffin State defense. Here now is Anthony Frederick, who finds some space for Eustace Phillip. Back to Frederick, looking to find Anderson Lawrence there, and the goalkeeper will come out and collect that one. So Harlem now with it, trying to build out from the back. How do they respond? Because although it's a championship or bust for Baffin State this afternoon, Harlem, they also have a lot to play for as well, because a victory for Harlem would see them move into third place in the point standings, and it will be an opportunity for them to end the season in third. So a lot to play for as well, as here comes across, as he looks to find Humphreys, who does well to bring it down, but the defense there up to the task. Elijah Tula with the good block, and the Baffin State looking to play forward, looking to find Anderson Lawrence up front, and it looks like Kasim Peltier for Harlem, the captain, not taking any chances, plays that ball out for a throw-in. So we have some 20 minutes gone in the first half. So far, Baffin State leading 1-0, thanks to a moment of magic there from Kelrick Walters. And he's put his team in front. And they'll probably be looking to add another, but they've lost the possession now. Harlem looking to see if they could just break the shackles. They've not been able to do so. The ball again back with Harlem. And Harlem now with Odell Laville looking to play a diagonal pass there, but it wasn't too accurate. And Owen Oscar will get that, and it will be possession for Baffin State.
We have the ball now in the middle of the park with Anthony Frederick. And there's an infringement. The referee, I believe that's Chavis Del Sol, blows for the infringement. And that one has to be retaken. Well, we see the two teams really looking to go at each other, Gavin. But so far, Baffin State may be the better of the two teams for the time. As the free kick coming in. And a well dummied there by the Harlem United player, and that was really a good one. Putting Marcellus Bonney off guard. So Baffin State leading a 1-0 in the first half there. We have a throw-in on the far end for Promex Harlem United.
And what a fitting way to conclude the 2020 season. Literally a final on our hands here this afternoon. And of course, at one point it looked like the Southeast team were going to run away with the championship, and Southeast lost form towards the end there. They stumbled, and they're heading into the final match with just a 1-point lead. There was an opportunity where they could have gone 10 points up with some 3 games to go or so, or 4 games to go. As we see some good work there from Elijah Tula at the back. And Elijah Tula doing pretty well for Baffin State, calm and composed. And a good long ball forward there, finding Anderson Lawrence, who gets a touch on it. Does well, could this go in? Hits the top of the crossbar, and by the thinnest of margins, Harlem survived, and Baffin State unable to double that lead. It was a good effort there from Marcellus Bonney actually. Good effort there from Marcellus Bonney. Good long ball played from Elijah Tula. And the goalkeeper came rushing out. Bonney beat him to it and looked to just get that ball just over the keeper and looking to get the back of the net, and unfortunately for Buffalo State, hitting the crossbar, and Harlem there survived for now, because it could have quite easily been 2-0 for Harlem, Alian. For Buffalo State, sorry.
Most definitely could have been 2-0. Some good work from Elijah in the back. As we mentioned, Elijah has been having a very good season, and you could see that he was composed, and he made that pass, that long ball to Marcellus Boney up front, and Marcellus, doing very well to at least get a shot on goal. But the crossbar at that time wasn't his best friend. And it was the goalkeeper's best friend at the moment. So we can see, the Buffalo State team really looking to make a huge statement here this afternoon, end the season on a real high note. And Bonnie, maybe kicking himself, and here's this free kick coming, and well met there by the Harlem team. But a shot coming in there from the number 14 and Denzel Dungleben. You can see he didn't really collect this one properly. Here's Marcellus Bonny looking to dribble his way out of trouble, but of course the pitch, Gavin, is still wet conditions, and we can see him slipping.
Outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's still 1-0. Buffalo State, happy Buffalo State getting a number of opportunities so far. The crossbar coming to the rescue of Promex Harlem United there, preventing them from being 2 goals down.
And situation now for Buffalo State, looking to double that lead just to give themselves some insurance policy. But like I said, they will back themselves, with that 1-0 advantage. And we saw Elijah Tula, the former national player. He is actually a former national goalkeeper in his early days, and now he's playing in the outfield as a centre back, full back at times as well. And really having a good season for the Buffalo State team. Here comes Cassim Peltier with a long ball played forward. It's met there by the Buffalo State defense, and they will clear their lines for the time being. And they've even won the possession now, but that pass there was just a little off, trying to find Eustace Phillip. Given away there, and Harlem with possession. It's Donan Juvie. Finds Humphreys. Humphreys with a good layoff there for, looks like Odell. Ball on the far side there, could be trouble. And good defense in the end. And the side net in there, so a spectator's goal. Good shot coming in there from Harlem. And, 1-0 still. But a good attempt there from Harlem, Alian.
A good attempt, and we can see the replay as they string the passes, and a lovely piece of skill there by Idonis Samuel, and laying it off for the player, and the shot on target, the shot off target, hitting the side netting. Idonis Samuel again coming on this one. But here we have Harlem all over again, looking to send a pass on the face of the goal. But this one will run out of play. So we could see it's a good attempt. Harlem really themselves looking to maintain or to finish on a high note as well. As we could see that shot coming, but hitting the side net.
Yes, so Buffalo State will just have to be a little bit wary. Although they have the good defense or good record in defense, you don't want to give any chances. If you have an infringement, there's going to be a free kick for Buffalo State deep in their own half. Chance to get some bodies forward and probably re-establish that line. Harlem, of course, they've adopted a sort of high press, so they're going to try their best to prevent Harlem from playing out of the back, and will probably be looking to have Harlem to take that free kick long. And that seems to be the plan. The free kick taken long there. It's found Anthony Frederick, who's being held up there, but he does well to get the ball to Carrick Walters. Looking to find the player on the far side there. And he has some options in the middle. Lovely cut back there. Takes a shot. And that one will closer to the corner flag than to the goal. And it will still scores remain at 1-0. Alian, of course, lots of sporting activities going on in Dominica today. We have a big volleyball on this afternoon. The opening of the National Volleyball League that takes place at Benjamin's Park this afternoon.
Yeah.
Where we are scheduled to have some cricket at Benjamin's Park, but From what I gathered, there's a problem with one of the teams not making it to the venue. So we'll have to find out from the Cricket Association what's the situation with that. As Harlem looking to play the ball forward. Looking to find Order Laville does well to control. Lays it off nicely for Jarvis Humphreys. Humphreys pushing forward. He has 2 players in the box. Here comes the cross, and Humphreys needed to do a little better with that. Across the ball goes over the crossbar, and it will be a goal kick for Bath State, taken quickly by Owen Oscar. Bath State trying to play out at the back, and they've done so quite nicely. Walters with acres of space, looking to find Philip there, but it's retrieved by Marshall, who lays it off nicely, and it could be the second, and it is the second goal there, and it's Anthony Frederick with the second goal. Lovely bit of skill there, combination work from Bath State, and the score is now 2-0 in the 29th minute of play.
That's a wonderful goal. That's a wonderful goal there by Anthony Frederick. Gavin, if you've seen Lionel Messi, that's some typical Lionel Messi type of goal, lifting it over the on-rushing goalkeeper Elwin Jean-Louis, as we see from the replay. Anderson Lawrence doing some good work as well, picking up the ball from a headed pass, and look at that finish. Look at that finish from Anthony Frederick. Classic finish. Classic finish
indeed, and Bath State now, they're really doing the damage. They're really applying the pressure. And Southeast, they're on their way to the stadium. A matter of fact, the Southeast team, and I'm sure that they're listening to the broadcast, and they're probably not too happy with the situation now, because there's a lot of pressure now on Southeast. They're going to really need to win this game against Dubla if they're to lift the championship. But right now, it's all about happy Bath State. They're the happy team this afternoon, as we have a little coming together there. The referee quickly separating the 2 players. There was a little challenge there, and the player who received the wrong end of the challenge didn't seem to like it, and he was quickly up looking to start a little confrontation there, but the referee was up and quickly put a stop to that, and he's just having a quick word with them. It looks like a Derwin Wade from Bath State and Idoni Samuel from Harlem. And Idoni Samuel was not happy with that challenge from Derwin Wade. He's in the free kick for Harlem. And Kasim Pelty, the captain, over the ball. It's going to be a free kick. And from the looks of it, is one that will probably be dumped into the ball into the box. The ball is in the midfield area. Here comes the Kasim Pelty for a long free kick. Up go the heads there. The ball falls just behind the attacker there for Harlem, and it's cleared, and it will be now Bath State for a third. Player brought down now. This could be trouble. It's a 3-on-1 opportunity. Ball laid nicely for Lawrence, who takes a shot, beats the goalkeeper, and it's a second. It's a third goal here, and Bath State, they're running riot on the Harlem team, and look at the celebration on the field. Anderson Lawrence makes it 3, and all Bath State here in the first half at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium.
Well, it's totally all Bath State. Bath State is really running riot at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. Gavin, I'm not sure what else can we say, but the goalkeeper seems to have been wrong-footed in this one. You can see,
and he also slipped as well.
Yeah. So really going in to try and save that ball, but well struck. Kept low by Anderson Lawrence, and it's 3-0 at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. Bath State really have one hand on the trophy this afternoon.
And Anderson Lawrence with the confidence to take that strike, because he had options and he could have laid it off and even made it easier for Eustace Phillip, who was giving him some support, but he took the shot there, and we have the referee who's blown his whistle. He's seen something. There's an offside actually in the build-up to that play, so offside is the call. It's going to be a free kick for Bath State. But Bath State surely in the driver's seat. 3-0 here. 32 minutes gone in the first half. And, well, I can see the rains coming from the east. And normally I'll get a call from my good buddy Marshall Alexander with flood warning or flood watch or something to this effect, but it looks like the floods happening at the stadium already. The floodgates opened and the Buffett State running riot over the Harlem team there, and we could be a repeat of something we saw this morning, Alian. Of course, the fans of the EPL, they are quite aware of what I'm talking about. The great Manchester United, they got 6. They conceded 6 goals as they went down to Tottenham Hotspurs. The Manchester United, well, I don't know the best way to say it, but here's another opportunity for Harlem, or for Buffett State, my correction. Eustace Phillip now with it, gets past a tackle, and this one could be trouble for Harlem. The referee seems like he could be going into his pocket there for a card. He's firstly checking with the player. The player down seems to be number 6. Number 16, that's Eustace Phillip, who's down. A rushed challenge there by Ordell Francis from Harlem. And the medics just attending to him, and a yellow card issued to Ordell Francis for that rash challenge there. And looks like Harlem seem to be losing their composure, losing their discipline, as they're seeing their opportunity or their chance for a third place finish slipping away. So 3-0 here, and the goals coming from Anthony Frederick. We also had the captain, Kelrick Walter, and the number 10 for Buffett State, and that's Anderson Lawrence with the goal as well. So 3-0 for Buffett State. A free kick for Buffett State in a very inviting position here now. I would say about maybe 30 odd so meters outside the box, away from goal, and chance. You can see 2 players over it. We have Anthony Frederick and Kerrick Walters. It looked like it would be Kerrick Walters. There's a 3-man wall. Walters takes a shot on goal, and that one will go to the right of the goalkeeper, and it will be a goal kick. So Buffett State looking to pile on the pressure here at the stadium. It's a 3-0. As another tackle there, another challenge. The player stays down. He's not happy with it. Referee says play on. Buffett State still in possession. It's Anthony Wade. As Buffett State go in search of their 4th. Walters with opportunity there. Good tackle from Kasim Peltier, and he's won the ball for Harlem. Harlem, how did they respond? They need some 3 goals to draw level. They need a 4th to pull off a victory, and they'll probably be saying, well, 1 goal at a time. That's the best way forward. Can they get 1 before the halftime break? Well, let's see what happens as we have Anthony Frederick now on the ball. He finds Elijah Tulor. Elijah Tulor now moving forward as a centre back. He's out of position, but he's going ahead, and he gives a good pass there for Eustace Phillip. Just a little bit too heavy though in the end, and the goalkeeper comes out and collects for Harlem. So 3-0 Alliand, and well, I promised action at the start of the broadcast because I said Buffett State will be going guns blazing, and that seems to be the situation.
And it's action we have. It's totally action here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. And of course, the Surgical Southeast team and their fans may be holding their breath for the moment, because they have to play this afternoon in the second game against Dublin Football Club. And if Surgical Southeast do not win this afternoon, it will be Happy Buffett State lifting the 2020 DFA Premier League season. As it stands at the moment, the Buffett State team 3-0, 3 goals to good, and are up and on top of the table. We have now Donan Javier in the middle there, looking to find some help, and he finds Ordell Francis. Francis now looking to make a pass, but here's Kelrick Walter just cleared that ball away out in the middle, and it will go all the way, and Jarvis Humphreys will retrieve this ball as we have referee Jarvis Delsel going to brandish a yellow card. I'm not sure what was that for, and it looks like it's for a Harlem player. So a yellow card there issued to one of the players there. I'm not sure why, but a yellow card issued there.
Yellow card indeed. More struggles there for the Harlem team. And looks like it's going to be a throw-in. The referee signaling is going to be a throw-in. So 3-0. We have some 8 minutes to go in the first half plus stoppage time. Or the referee actually giving a drop ball, yes. And possession for Harlem. So Harlem now, how do they respond? Here's the ball played on the far side. And Harlem looking to see how they can get themselves out of this jam. Ball back with Kasim Peltier in the back, who finds Jarvis Humphreys. Humphreys looking to play forward, gives a bad pass, given away there. Anthony Frederick with the interception. Finds Dwayne Wade, who finds Kerrick Walter. And the ball given away now. Harlem looking to push forward. But Buffett State, look at how quickly they're back into shape. And that attack more or less fizzles out. But still, Buffett State calmly with it. Kerrick Walter playing forward, looking to find Anderson Lawrence. His touch let him down. He's giving it away. He's back with Buffett State, with Harlem, sorry. And Harlem again with a bad pass. And is back with Buffett State. Anderson Lawrence has come deep to retrieve the ball. He's stripped of it. And here comes a shot, blocked. And Harlem again with another bad pass. And Anthony Frederick getting possession. And he's fouled. And fouled by Eustace Marshall. And it will be a free kick for Buffett State. Leon, just to let you know that the man of the match, the MVP for this game, is going to receive some $500 from the Dominica Football Association. And also the MVP for the second game will receive $500 as well. And the man of the match award will be decided by a panel of 7 this afternoon. Let's see if we can just give you the 7-man squad determining the man of the match. And we have Jerome Badwell, who is the technical director of the DFA. Wayne George, the women's coordinator. Courtney Challenger, goalkeeper coach. As a shot goes there, good block in the end there from, looks like John Gregoire getting the foot in, and is a corner for Harlem. And like I said earlier, the Harlem defense always up to the task. And John Gregoire getting a good goal-saving block there.
I mean the Buffett State defense, not the Harlem
Buffett
defense.
State. yes, sorry.
It's a Buffett State defense.
Yes, always getting it a little bit mixed up there. It's quite exciting times there. Have to be very focused. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the wrong thing too often. Well, so just going back as we are waiting for a corner kick there. Waiting a corner there, and Harlem taking that corner on the left side, and a poor corner in the end, and the ball cleared by Buffett State. So that's what I was saying, a 7-man committee for the man of the match award. Jerome Badwell, Wayne George, Courtney Challenger, Steve Samuel, Thomas Kentish, the national coach Rajesh Lachru, and Delvin Esprit. That's the 7-man squad. And I've also been given the job to break the tie if there's a tie for the man of the match. I'll be the one with the casting vote, the deciding vote. So we can hear our good buddies, the rest of the technical crew. Some happy guys here this afternoon, I can tell you that. If Tottenham running riot over Manchester United, the lone Tottenham fan in Dominica is very happy right now. I can tell you that for sure. He got his Christmas very early in October.
I was expecting him to come all in white.
Yes, I know he has a Hurricane jersey. I'm not too sure why he didn't wear it today. I'm wearing my Arsenal colors because Arsenal, we were victorious today as well. So I'm, walking around a happy guy. But nonetheless, I will continue here as we have Buffett State with the ball on the far left, and it's given away. It looks like Kasim Peltier winning that ball. Bad pass from Peltier now. And could be an opportunity for a shot. Good block in the end there by Harlem. That ball surely was surely on target, I should say. As there's a player for Buffett State who's limping, pulling up with an injury. And some holding there. And the referee is giving a free kick. Number 17 was held up there. That's a Joel Prince. And there's a yellow card as well. Another yellow card issued for the Harlem team. So Buffett State taking that free kick a bit too quickly. The referee has called it back. Kelrick Walter over it. He's going to play the ball back. We're approaching half time, just about 2 minutes to go, plus a stoppage time. And the Buffett State team, the happier of the two teams here this afternoon. Some quick strikes, and they're leading 3-0. And can Harlem get a goal back before the halftime break? Well, not under the stinginess of the Buffett State defense, that's for sure. And it's going to be a corner kick. So that was last touched by Buffett State. It's going to be a corner kick for Harlem. 3-0 the score. And a minute and a half plus a stoppage time to go in the first half. The corner kick taken short. And the ball now played into the box. Up go the heads. Met by the defender. Owen Oscar came for it. A bicycle looking for the spectacular there. And it seems to have gone out for another corner kick. And we have a player down for Harlem. And he's quickly back up on his feet. So an opportunity there for Harlem to pull one back. A little bit of a scramble. Owen Oscar coming to punch that ball. Didn't get to it. And almost had himself in some trouble. But the defense bailing them out so far. So into the dying stages of the first half now, as we have another corner kick for the Promex Harlem team. And here comes the corner. Up go the heads, and the goalkeeper Owen Oscar doing quite well to hold on to that one, making amends, one may say, for last week where he let a sitter get by and he conceded a goal. But that one holding on to it and doing quite well. And looking to put Kasim Peltier under some pressure there. And the goalkeeper clearing that one to be a throw-in for Buffett State. And the referee's whistle has gone. As you can see the signal for 2 minutes stoppage time. So we'll have 2 minutes of additional time here.
3-0, Gavin, you're down 3-0 at halftime. I'm wondering what is going through the minds of the Harlem United players at the moment. In fact, Coach Don Leogal. But what is going through the minds of the Buffett State players at the moment? You're leading 3-0, and you might be wondering, trying not to celebrate too early this afternoon because you have the second game to come. But here we have Anthony Frederick looking to let Lawrence in on goal, but that one was well met there by the goalkeeper Elwin Jean-Louis. Yes, Jarvis Humphreys now on the ball. Humphreys moving forward, looking to find Odell Laville. Laville goes to find Maxime, and yes, Maxime fouled there by Parker, and that will be a foul there. No card issued there by referee Travis Delsol, and that's number 17, not Parker but Joel Prince, the number 17. And play continues with Harlem on the right flank. And here we have the player going in, and that's well defended there. Kelrick Walters dropping back and doing some defensive work, but the ball will go out of play, and it will be another corner for Harlem United. Can they at least pull a goal back just before the halftime break? They will have to wait to see as Jarvis Humphreys, the left footer, goes across to swing in that ball on the far end. 3-0 is the score. And just that might as well be the last kick of the half, the last attack, the last attempt of the half. And here's the corner kick coming in, and the players going up, but well defended there, and that ball now cleared out of defense for Buffett State, and it's on the attack with Eustace Phillip, but well broken up, and that is the whistle for halftime. So happy Buffett State leading 3-0. Kelrick Walter opening the scoring And then we had Anthony Frederick and Anderson Lawrence adding goals to make it 3-0 Happy Bath State at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium.
Yes, 3-0 for Bath State, and of course 3 goals, world-class goals, one will say. A moment of magic for Kerrick Walter for the opening goal. Then we saw a brilliant finish from Anthony Frederick to make it 2-0, and then Lawrence again with another good finish to beat the goalkeeper who was diving to his left for the third goal. So 3-0 here at the Bath State, at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. Bath State leading 3-0. Of course, this broadcast, we're live on DBS Radio, we're live on Vibrant TV, also on Flow. And the broadcast being brought to you for the kind compliments AC Shillingford and Company Limited, Big Edge Financial, F&G Auto Parts, Sagico, Central Cooperative Credit Union, Fine Foods, Josephine Gabriel and Company, and Dominica Brewery and Beverages Limited. So we're heading back to, well, we're going to take some commercial breaks, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes time with the second half action here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium.
Tropipulp is a division of Standards Agro Processing. We focus on the pulp extraction of our tropical fruits. My name is Kyle Francis, proprietor of Standards Restaurant and Bar and Standards Agro Processing. Over the years, we have identified that there's a high level of wastage of our tropical fruits. So not only does fruit pulping solve this problem, but addresses the concern of food security, whereby having our seasonal fruits available off-season. Our aim is to deliver a 100% natural fruit product whilst preserving its authentic flavor. The grand vision of Tropipulp is to share the abundance of Dominica with the Caribbean and the world by extension. In doing so, we hope to empower our farmers and create linkages all across the value chain.
It's We Forward again with more specials for you. We're skipping Creole Festival and we're going right into Christmas. Yes, we're going right into Christmas with specials on barrels and boxes and everything just for you. Barrels from Florida to Dominica only $90 US, the best prices on the market, and we'll pick up in Florida for only $25. Check us out: Antigua, St. Kitts, Barbados, Grenada, St. Vincent, all the islands, St. Thomas, BVI, all of the islands will pick up your barrels for you and give you the best price guaranteed. That is it from We Forward. Merry Christmas and ho, 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 ho.
Pharmacy since 1996. Club Federation Drive, Goodwill, and Ross Boulevard in Portsmouth. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sundays from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and on all public holidays at the Goodwill branch. Portsmouth from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturdays 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on select public holidays. Bullseye Pharmacy, your first choice for prescription and over-the-counter medication, flow and digital products. Dunlec Pay As You Go, Lotto, grocery, celebratory items, event ticket, box office, and more. For your total convenience, visit or call 449-8600 or 225-5656 at the Goodwill branch and 614-1048 at the Portsmouth branch. Bullseye Pharmacy, service with experience, because we care.
Francis, proprietor, Standards Restaurant and Bar, and Standards Agro Processing. Over the years, we have identified that there's a high level of wastage of our tropical fruits. So not only does fruit pulping solve this problem, but addresses the concern of food security, whereby having our seasonal fruits available off-season. Our aim is to deliver a 100% natural fruit product whilst preserving its authentic flavor. The grand vision of Tropipulp is to share the abundance of Dominica with the Caribbean and the world by extension. In doing so, we hope to empower our farmers and create linkages all across the value chain.
We forward again with more specials for you. We're skipping Creole Festival and we're going right into Christmas. Yes, we're going right into Christmas with specials on barrels and boxes and everything just for you. Barrels from Florida to Dominica only $90 US, the best prices on the market, and we'll pick up in Florida for only $25. Check us out: Antigua, St. Kitts, Barbados, Grenada, St. Vincent, all the islands, St. Thomas, BVI, all of the islands will pick up your barrels for you and give you the best price guaranteed. That is it from We Forward. Merry Christmas and ho, 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 ho.
Right, welcome back to the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. Second half action just underway here. And it's Happy Buffet State, the happy team, heading into the second half. One hand on the trophy. And of course, they'll be looking for results to go their way in the other game between Southeast and Dubla. But as it stands, Buffet State are in first place. We have a little coming together there. There's an infringement. And there are two players, well, one player down for Buffet State. And the referee, Travis, is just making his way to attend to him. Also, he's already signaled for the medics to come onto the field. So there's an injured player down for Buffet State. And looks like Marcellus. Looks like he got a little shaken up there. And he's going to be attended to off the field. We can also see the coach, Colin Bernard, also coming there to attend to him as well. So we'll have to find out the status of Marcellus Bonnie in just a little bit. But we have a free kick for Harlem. A free kick for Harlem there. A dangerous position as they were looking to claw their way back into this matchup at the stadium. Kasim Peltier will be over the ball. And clearly looking to dump that ball into the box. We have about 6-7 players up front for Harlem in the box in search of a goal to get themselves back into the game. Here comes a free kick from Kasim Peltier, and Owen Oscar rising to the occasion, rising to the challenge, and gets that ball there for Buffet State. So Buffet State looking to play out of the back. They have a 3-0 advantage, and they also possess the best defense in the DFA Premier League. So clearly in the driver's seat here. They've conceded 11 goals for an entire season, and for Harlem to get anything positive out of this matchup, they're going to have to find 3 this afternoon. And if teams have struggled to get 11 for an entire season, that just gives you an idea as to how tough the going is going to be for Harlem if they're to get 3 in the second half. So saying good afternoon once again to Ali and Christopher.
Yes, well, good afternoon to you, Gavin. Good afternoon, of course, to all the listeners, the viewers. It's a lovely afternoon, lovely conditions for football. And, of course, the happy Buffet State team are the happy ones, the happy campers here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium for the moment. 3-0. Of course, if you just joining us at the moment, we are now into the second half, 48 minutes gone. But of course, we had 3 goals in the first half. Goals coming from Kerrick Walter, Anthony Frederick, and Anderson Lawrence. So the happy Bathurst State team, currently the happiest team at the moment. And of course, during the break, Gavin, I went downstairs and you could see the orange, the supporters, the orange jersey and so on coming into the stadium. And of course, that tells you the Surgical Southeast team, they are in the building at the moment. But
Yes.
we now continuing here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. That ball just dropping there to Owen Oscar in goal. Oscar looking to have a much better afternoon here in goal. Last weekend was a little bit chaotic, and we have Harlem looking to mount an attack. There's Odell Laville and John Gregoire challenging for the ball, and referee Del Sol blows his whistle for that infringement there on the young Odell Laville. Laville with some good trickery there, good fit, trying to dribble his way past John Gregoire, and of course Gregoire in the end fouling Laville.
Well, Alian, I can tell you that free kick is going to require some skill. It's very close to the penalty area, and from that distance, whoever is taking it is going to have to be able to get the ball up and down in time. And looks like Odell Laville is standing over it. I can also see Kasim Peltier. There's Humphreys as well. So 3 choices for Harlem. And it looks like it'll probably be Odell Laville that will be taking the free kick. No, it's actually Peltier with a good shot, and what a strike that is there from Kasim Peltier. And he's pulled one back for the Harlem team. What a strike that was there. And Owen Oscar beaten there. And goal 3-1 now here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium.
And that's a good free kick. That's a well-taken free kick there by the captain of the Harlem team, the Promex Harlem United, Kasim Peltier. As you see that replay, that was beautifully struck there by Kasim Peltier. And I believe Owen Oscar beaten for pace, as you see this one here. Maybe not seeing the ball with the way the wall was set up, Gavin.
But that was, in the end, a brilliant kick from Kasim Peltier. We're not taking anything away from him, but I believe the goalkeeper, Owen Oscar, could have done a lot better there, because the ball was actually placed on the side that Owen Oscar would have been, or should have been on, because he had set the wall. He set the wall, and then, rather than the ball, going over the wall, it went to exactly where Owen Oscar should have been standing. Yeah. And that ball, beat him there, and it's a goal. So some anxious moments now. We have coming together there. It's going to be an infringement against Bathurst State, so a free kick for Harlem. Can Harlem make a game out of it? As Bathurst State, they conceded just their 12th goal for the entire season, and 3-1 now. And could the nerves of the championship play any sort of factor here this afternoon? Bathurst State with a 3-0 lead at halftime, you'll be feeling very comfortable. You'll probably let your guard down. I wonder what Colin Bernard would have said to the team in the halftime break. And now it's everything to play for now. Can Harlem capitalize on the situation here at the stadium?
And of course, it's everything to play for in this one. And Harlem looking to come out and pressure in the second half. As we can see, there was an infringement there. I believe it's a handball. The Harlem United player, handling the ball, his hand wasn't in a natural position. And of course, referee Chavez Del Sol will blow his whistle for this one. And of course, we know the rules have changed somewhat in this day and age. Anything now with the hand, it is with the hand in an unnatural position. The referee will blow his whistle and play continues. Here the ball with Harlem United as Jarvis Humphreys just plays it back for Eustace Marshall. Marshall on the far end looking for some assistance, and he finds it in Kasim Peltier, the goal scorer for Harlem United. And he plays it there for the number 13, Curdell Joseph. And that's played back to Joseph there by Odell Laville. And Joseph looking to square it across goal. And Odell Laville looking to dummy that one. But well done in the end there. Odell Francis looking to hit it on goal, but a little bit weak. And there's a shot coming in from distance there by Eustace Marshall. So, Gavin, we can see that the Harlem team coming out a little bit anxious in the second half. They have already scored a goal. So it's 3-1. And of course, that goal they conceded by Buffalo State is the 12th goal they have conceded for the entire season. And that's their third conceded in the second round of action. So that's another goal that the best defense team have conceded.
Yes, and Alian, we just want to bring the viewers and listeners up to date with some other football action going on around the world. We'll do so in just a bit as Harlem on the attack there. Ball cleared by Buffalo State. And can Buffalo State now get the ball forward and ease up the pressure? We're seeing a different Harlem team now in this second half. They've upped the ante a bit and applying some more pressure, moving the ball quicker. And they've gotten a goal to show for it in very early in the second half. But just to bring the listeners up to date with some scores, some other games, Liverpool, the champions in the EFL. Well, my, what a Sunday it's been in football, Ali, and they're down 4-1 to Aston Villa.
Well, strange things happening in 2020, Gavin.
Strange things are really happening, Ali, and the game is still in the first half, and Liverpool are down 4-1. And we saw earlier today Manchester United conceding some 3 goals, I believe, in the first half as well. They lost that game 6-1 to Tottenham. So strange results this afternoon as a free kick is coming in from Peltier. It's punched there by Owen Oscar. And the danger averted for now. It's still Harlem in possession and it's gone out. It's going to be a throw-in for Harlem. So a Super Sunday here in Dominica. This is the first game of a doubleheader. Like we said, the championship will be decided this afternoon. And as it stands, Buffalo State are now in the lead in the points table. And Southeast will need to win their game against Dubla coming up at 3:45 this afternoon if they're to stand a chance of winning the 2020 Premier League title.
And of course, it's going to be a tough afternoon for Surgical Southeast. They're coming up against a Dubla Football Club. And Dubla, they're coming up of a defeat against LA Bombers Enterprises. Because last weekend we saw that wonderful team effort there from the Bombers team to defeat the Dubla team here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. But it's another day of football. Football is played on the day, and it's going to be a difficult one for Surgical Southeast as we have play continuing here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. The ball now with Donan Jovi. Here's Idoni Samuel looking for Kudel Joseph. And Kudel Joseph looking, and that's a free kick here on the circle there of the just before the box, the edge of the box there. And what will referee Chavez Del Sol do? Will he brandish a yellow card to Joel Prince, the man guilty of that foul there on the edge of the circle?
Well, a free kick almost in a similar position there. Silly foul from Joel Prince. And a free kick almost in an identical position where Kasim Peltier scored the first goal for Harlem. So could we be seeing a case of a deja vu? Mm-hmm. And we're seeing the same 3 players again lined up over the ball. And interesting, I'm hoping that Owen Oscar would have taken his notes based on what happened the first time where the ball, 2 players ran over the ball before Kasim Peltier hit that powerful strike. It's the same setup again. Humphreys, Ode Laville, and Kasim Peltier. Identical position. Let's see what happens. Owen Oscar is just behind the wall. And let's see. Same play. And again, another goal from Kasim Peltier. Identical. This time, this one beating Owen Oscar. And it's game on here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. 3-2 for Happy Buffalo State. Kasim Peltier with 2 strikes, 2 free kicks, and it's game on here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium.
3-2. That's the score here this afternoon. It's game on, and we can see that replay, that wonderful strike. Again, Kasim Peltier rocketing that ball in the bottom corner And Owen Oscar, no chance of saving that one here this afternoon. 3-2, Kasim Pelte with a brace in the second half. 2 wonderful free kicks at the Billy Doctrove end. And of course, what's happening to the Buffalo State team, Gavin? A lack in concentration?
Well, it was a silly foul first up, and again a poor work from Owen Oscar, beating at his near post there and conceding a goal. And Buffalo State, they have to settle down. They have to get back to the basics, find out what is working for them in that first half if they are to now walk away with the win, because to beat 3 goals up and not walk away with the 3 points, Buffalo State will have only themselves to blame if they are not champions this afternoon. And we have Harlem now on the attack, Harlem in the ascendancy, and Harlem looking for that 3rd goal, which at the start of the second half, a lot of people will have been saying that would have been unlikely for Buffalo State to find themselves back in. But within 13 minutes in the second half, they're just a goal down now, as we have Marcellus Bonney on the run. And Anthony Frederick is pulled back there. And he's pulled back by Donan Gervais. And Anthony Frederick seems to be in some serious pain there. He's down. Looks to be probably could have been a shoulder injury because he fell on that shoulder, on that hand. I know he had a history of some hand problems. And he seems to be okay now. He's back up on his feet. Can Buffalo State respond? Can they hold their composure? Can they hold on to that 1-goal lead? The Buffalo State team, the best defense in the Premier League throughout the entire season, conceding just 11 goals, but they've conceded 2 goals in 11 minutes. Can you imagine that? And it's game on here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. It's a free kick for Buffalo State. Kerrick Walter over it. Lovely ball played into the box there. And the keeper taking command there. And he does good work for Harlem, looking to set Harlem off quickly. It's Kudel Joseph with it. And the ball played back to Donan Gervais. Donan Gervais, Harlem now playing the ball onto the far side. And space there as Buffalo State struggling to get their shape. And here's a opportunity there, and the player slipping. He goes down. Referee doesn't give a foul. And it's Buffalo State now on the attack. That attack broken up there. And Harlem now with a counter and acres of space. 2 players in the box. What will he do? Here comes a cross. And it looks to be overhit, but it's dead down there by Francis. And it could be an opportunity for a third. A tackle. The referee says no penalty. And the play continues. It's Odell. It's Lawrence now on the other end. And Lawrence, the ball played there and cleared by the goalkeeper for Harlem. And exciting moments there at the stadium. There are shouts for a penalty. I'm maybe sure if we can maybe get that replay in. Let's take a look. And the player there for Harlem, a good tackle in the end, good challenge, getting the ball, and no penalty there. Good call from the official. And let's see if we can maybe get that replay again, just to make sure that the referee was spot on with that decision. Here comes the challenge, and the player playing the ball across, and a good challenge there in the end. So Buffalo State living dangerously here. Goal scoring opportunity and a last-ditch effort to prevent that goal. It's Anthony Frederick now on the ball. Frederick looking for options. And Paul played it to the box, and the player goes down, and he's earned a free kick. It will be a free kick for the Buffalo State team. Let's see if we can get that replay once again, because we're having some debates here in the commentary booth. Was it a penalty or not? And we're looking at it in slow motion now. And there's the ball beating the player. Here comes the tackle, and we can clearly see the man playing the ball. And there's a good decision there from Travis, official Travis, who was spot on there with a very good decision. Of course, Travis, our FIFA official, our lone FIFA official, and he's clearly showing why he's a FIFA official with a very brilliant call there. And a free kick now for Buffalo State. Of course, our producer, Chad George, not agreeing with me. He seems to have seen a penalty. Well, it's a good thing that he's not the man in the middle, because that clearly wasn't a penalty. Good decision there in the end. Here comes Buffett State now with that free kick, and that will sail over the bar, and it will be a goal kick now for Harlem. So 3-2 here at the Winter Park Sports Stadium. Harlem taking that goal kick quickly, and they've lost possession, and the scores are 3-2, and we're still early in the second half. We're just about 27 minutes to go in the game, plus stoppage time. So lots of time here to get a winner for Harlem. As I come across there, Lawrence with it, comes nicely for Walter, who was attempting to find Bonnie. Back to Walter, looking to play on Lawrence, and the goalkeeper coming forward there. He slips with a pass, and it could be trouble. And again, a good save in the end there, getting himself out of trouble. Marcellus Bonnie for feeble attempt. The goalkeeper for Harlem, that's Elwin Jajak, was looking to was looking to throw that ball there. It slipped from his hand, and it fell straight to the feet of Marcellus Bonnie. And Bonnie with an open goal. The goalkeeper off his line, looking to place the ball past the keeper, and unable to get that ball past the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper making a comfortable save in the end. We have another player down for Harlem. Let's see if we can make out Kudel. So that's Kudel Joseph, the number 13 down for Harlem, and the medics on the field, along just attending to the player there. We're just taking a look at that replay with Marcellus Bonnie. Let's see if we can get that one again. And Marcellus Bonnie with an opportunity to give Buffett State a bit of a cushion. Good work from Kellogg Walter to get that ball to Bonnie. And that ball is now played forward to Lawrence. And there we see the slip from the goalkeeper. And Bonnie looking for placement, trying to beat the goalkeeper, and the ball was a bit too close to him. And its score remains 3-2 into the 66th minute of play. Buffett State holding on to a 1-goal lead. They were up 3-0, Halian, and it's been all Harlem in this second half.
Certainly been all Harlem in the second half, leading 3-0 at the end of the first half, and then two wonderful strikes from Kasim Peltier. That's the difference here this afternoon. So the score's 3-2. Kasim Peltier with two wonderful strikes to have his team back in the competition here this afternoon, as the ball now back with Buffett State in defense. John Gregoire, and here's Gregoire slipping, and that's the number 14 here going in, and he pushes across for goal, and that's a third goal. So Gavin, it is 3-3. It is game on here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, and that is goal number 3 this afternoon.
But that looked like an own goal. It looked like an own goal of Eustace Phillip there. And it's 3-3 now. So Buffett State collapsing here in a grand style. And we can see the shoulders down. Buffett State starting to panic now. And 3 goals. And Harlem, believe it or not, Harlem, as we see, we can take a look at the replay once again. Harlem, they found their way back into the game. Buffett State conceding 3 goals in some 20 minutes. And my oh my, one would not have seen that, as we saw the slip there with John Gregoire. And I played the player on. And yes, it was indeed an own goal from Eustace Phillip. As the ball was squared, nothing much Eustace Phillip could have done with that one. And the ball was squared into his path. And own goal. So it's 3-3 here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. The Southeast team, they're warming up, and they're definitely loving this scoreline, because at 3-3 it means that they are in the driver's seat. They will be the champions without having to win the next game. So Buffett State now, they're going to have to throw everything forward. Could we see the introduction of Coulson Benjamin onto the field? Coulson Benjamin is in the lineup for Buffett State. And I can tell you the coach and staff, Colin Bernard and Michael Joseph and the rest of the Buffett State crew, they're not happy with what's going on here. Buffett State up 3-0 heading into the halftime break. And there's a challenge there on Anthony Frederick. And the referee is giving a free kick for Buffett State, 3-0. And there seems to be some action on the substitution bench for Harlem. There's a player coming on. We'll see if we can get you that number there. It's on the far side, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for us to see that. So as soon as we get that, we'll bring you up to date with that. But if Harlem down 3 goals at halftime, number 13 seems to be coming off. That's Kedel Joseph is coming off. And for the player coming on looks to be Zion Emmanuel, number 5. Zion Emmanuel, number 5, coming on for Harlem. Zion Emmanuel, of course, the son of the legendary Solka Emmanuel. And can he work some magic like his father used to back in the days? We'll have to see. It's a free kick taken by Kerrick Walter. And the ball with Marcellus Bonney, who gives it away. And now Harlem now with an opportunity to break. And Elijah Tulo standing tall there, getting the deflection. In Harlem now, Buffett State looking to pull forward. And the ball going outside there. This will be a throw-in for Buffett State. How do they respond? Because they were in the driver's seat, 3 goals up. Now they need to find themselves on the score sheet again. And can they do it? Can they do it? And I'm telling you, the management will be very disappointed with what's going on. They got an excellent start from their forwards men. The Buffett State have earned a free kick there on the edge of the box. Very dangerous there. Could have almost given away a penalty. It's on the edge of the box on the left side. So a free kick for Buffett State. But Buffett State, surely, Alian, with the forwards men doing their job in the first half, giving them a 3-goal cushion. And with a history of being so stingy in defense, they would have backed themselves surely to defend 3 goals here in the second half. And I'm sure that the likes of Anderson Lawrence and Kerrick Walter, the captain, also the other forwards, not happy with what's going on in the back. Leaking 3 goals in just about 20 minutes, and is giving Harlem a lifeline here.
Certainly, I don't believe they're happy with what has happened there so far in the last 20 minutes. The Harlem team really dominating so far in the second half of action here, as Anthony Frederick is still down on the river end, the river side. He's been attended to by the medics team. But of course, the players like Kerrick Walter, Anderson Lawrence will not be happy with what has happened so far in the defense. And taking into account the coach Colin Bernard, you can see him on the far end, pacing up and down, and you're not looking so happy from here. But we have the referee lining up the wall for this free kick, as keeper Jean-Louis is looking to position his guys, and Kerrick Walter, the man over the free kick. I believe Buffett State will be continuing with 10 men so far. Anthony Frederick is on the sideline to receive some attention, I believe, and here is Walter with this free kick and looking to go for goal, but that's well over the bar. I believe if you put a goal over that goal, it still wouldn't have gone in.
I believe so too, Ali.
So that was well over the bar, and poor effort indeed from Kerrick Walter, one of the goal scorers in the first half of this action here.
And I think it was always against him, Alian, to try to beat the goalkeeper on his near post like that. It would have taken something spectacular, and I think he would have been better off dumping that ball into the box and giving one of the other players an opportunity to maybe attack that ball.
Certainly.
And cause a scramble in the box. But it's passed already. Let's see how Buffett State respond. There's an infringement. It's a free kick for Harlem. 3-3, 19 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. And well, my oh my, how things have turned here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. And taking a look at all the football scores today, one may say that the football probably has a jumbie in it or something. The way things are going, with Manchester United conceding 6, Liverpool conceding 4, Buffett State conceding 3 goals in one game. And that's something that they haven't done all season. As a ball played forward there, looking to find Lawrence. And good work there in the end by the defense. And it looks like Zion Emmanuel with the good work there, getting that ball cleared. Surely Anderson Lawrence would have been in on goal had he not gotten that touch.
Certainly. And the ball now out for throwing. And the ball with Harlem United. And here is Jai Maxime looking to buy a foul there from referee Chavez Delsal, but Delsal having nothing to do with it. And the throw-in now coming for Buffalo State. As Joel Prince will have to throw that one in again. The Prince now throwing it here. The Buffalo State looking to get another goal, to add another goal. Here's Anthony Frederick and held up there nicely, and that's a back heel there, but it's a free kick. Referee Delsal blows his whistle for a free kick there, an infringement there on Anthony Frederick. And of course, can we see the Buffalo State team do something similar to what Kasim Peltier has done on the other end of the pitch? Let's see what they can do with this one. We've seen in the season, Marcellus Boni, I believe, scored a free kick already in the season, but this is a different game. This is a different opposition. Let's see what can happen. 73 minutes gone in this one. 3-3, that's the score.
Well, just taking a look at the point standings as it stands. As it stands, ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie at the top with Harlem, with Buffalo State, and Southeast on 34 points each. This is as it stands, and the goal difference separates the two teams. So I'll get back to that as here comes the free kick from Anthony Frederick. Leaves it off Marcellus Boni, and a shot there going just over the bar, and it will be a goal kick there. So lovely idea. Looks like something that they worked on in the training ground. Good opportunity there for Buffalo State, and that chance going just begging. So the point standings as it stands, ladies and gentlemen: Southeast in first place with 34 points. Buffalo State will be on 34 if the game were to end 3-3. The goal difference is what to be separating the two teams right now. Southeast would have a goal difference of plus 15. Buffalo State one of plus 11. And as it stands, Southeast would be the champions heading into the final game. And they will walk away the championship. Even if they were to lose, they just have to make sure that they don't lose by more than 4 goals. So although we've seen some strange things in football today, Southeast, they just need to avoid a 4-0 defeat to Dubla, and they will be crowned the champions this afternoon. That's if things remain as they are right now with the scores at 3-3. So we have the ball there on the deep into the Buffalo State half, and a free kick. Harlem, they've won a free kick, and the ball has gone out for a corner kick. No, actually the player was not, and he's given a yellow card. That's John Gregoire, and he wasn't. He didn't give the player the distance, the required distance. I believe it's 10 feet. Although that free kick was taken quickly, Alian, and he didn't give the player a chance to get out of the way. The player was getting out of his way while the kick was being taken. So,
well, that's the Harlem team trying to show some urgency, trying to do everything quickly. We have Oda Laville over the ball once again. And here is the whistle now from Chavez Del Sol. A number of players in the box, blue and white jerseys. And Odell Laville not happy with the distance from the ball, and the linesman says yes, it's good, and we're on the way once again. The whistle from Chavez Del Sol, and up goes the heads, and that ball going over, and it's wide of the goal, not troubling the goalkeeper Owen Oscar. So 3-3, some 14 minutes to go. Well, we can as well say 13 minutes to go in this one. And the ball played long for Anderson Lawrence, but well defended by Zion Emmanuel, who is fresh from coming in, and the ball meeting Anderson. And here is the ball now in defense with Jaime Maxime. Here's Anthony Frederick, who is fouled there by Jaime Maxime. And you can hear the crowd below, not satisfied with that call from the referee, Gavin. But here we are at the Windsor Park. It's a 3-3, game on. A goal from any side, and that's it.
Well, I can tell you, Alian, it's a massive crowd here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, and the numbers are continuing to pile in here. You'd swear it's an international cricket match with the West Indies. That's the amount of people that we have here this afternoon. But free kick taken, and Harlem looks like they'll get that ball in the midfield. They've done so. But interception there by Bath State. The players are struggling to keep the ball down. Looks if it's with Derwin Wade flying forward to Bonnie, and good defense there in the end. It will go out for a corner, and to be a corner kick for the happy Bath State team. Can they capitalize on this set piece opportunity?
Well, they will have to work very hard to capitalize on this final opportunity. Just a few more moments, just a few more to go in this second half. As Harlem United 3, Bath State 3. Here's the corner kick from Anderson Lawrence. Up goes the heads, and it's well defended there. And that ball will be now with Odell Laville, who has the legs to run. And Odell against Elijah Toulon. And here's Odell Laville, 1 against 2. But well defended there by Elijah Toulon. And Elijah standing tall in the defense. 1 against 2, Gavin. And that's well defended there by Elijah Toulon.
Well, I can tell you one, it will have been very difficult for Odell Laville, because as we said at the top of the broadcast, Elijah Toulon is having an excellent season, an exceptional season, and he did very well there on that one-on-one and able to get a foot in and eventually cleared the ball, averting the danger there for Bath State. So 3-3, we are seeing another change being made there for Harlem. Looks like our number 10 will be coming out, and number 15 is coming in. Number 15, Chris Jolly, and he replaces Donan Gervais. So Chris Jolly in for Bath State. We still haven't seen Coulson Benjamin yet for Chris Jolly in for Harlem, sorry. We still haven't seen Coulson Benjamin yet for Bath State. But there's a ball, and there's an infringement. And a free kick again for the third time. For the third time, we have a free kick for Harlem in this almost the exact position that Kasim Pelty scored the 2 previous kicks. So I can tell you right now, it's a nervy moments for Bath State, because Kasim Pelty has been perfect so far this afternoon. Let's see if we can get the replay to find out what exactly happened.
It's a push in the back.
A push in the back. A clear two-hand push there.
And again, it is Joel Prince who is guilty of committing the foul right in that exact position, Gavin.
And I believe he's on a yellow.
And he's already on a yellow card, yes. So I believe the referee maybe just bearing a little bit of patience with Prince at the moment.
Look at it, Ali, and the ball literally an inch, one may say, away of the line. So almost conceded a penalty. And Harlem now with it. It's Kasim Pelty again, and it's Odell Laville. What will they do this time? Let's see what happens. Will the wall jump? Owen Oscar.
Well, we can see Laville walking away from this one.
It's going to be Kasim Pelty. Can he make it 3? A shot, and it goes just wide there. It goes just wide. And Bath State, they have survived this one there.
Well, Owen Oscar must have been a little bit nervy there at the moment, with checking. Well, that's going to be a hat-trick of free kicks. A hat-trick of free kicks, but nonetheless, this one going wide and play resumes.
Let's see if we can quickly get the replay in there. We can see Kasim Pelty lining up for that free kick. Extensive wall. It looked like the Great Wall of China. And the Great Wall of China did its job, pushed that ball wide. And Bath State have survived. But here's an opportunity now for Kerrick Walters. And defender getting a touch on it, and it will be a corner kick for Bath State. So a good challenge there in the end, and Bath State now taking the corner shot, and they've lost the possession. The ball's gone out for a throw-in, and to be a throw-in for Bath State. So we're into the final 10 minutes here, ladies and gentlemen. Exciting football here as Bath State in search of a goal. As there's an infringement, it's going to be a free kick for Bath State deep in the Harlem half, and another opportunity for Harlem to get some for Bath State, to get some players forward as they're going in search of that goal, a goal that they need. It's Anthony Frederick with a shot deflected, and the ball sent forward there. The player they're looking to control it. There's balls in the box, a bit of a scramble. Buffett State are still with it and know they've just lost it. And the ball will go out for a throw-in for Harlem.
Just a few more minutes to go. Just a few more minutes to go. And the Buffett State team, who led 3-0 at halftime, are now leveled with Promex Harlem United 3-3 at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. 2 strikes from Kasim Peltier and an own goal from Eustace Phillip. That's what happening here at the Windsor Park. And here's a long ball played forward, looking for Delbert Graham. And of course, Delbert do not have the legs, of course, to make this one. And Oscar, quick out of the blocks to get this one. And that ball played forward. Here's Darren Wade looking to go up for this one. And Marcellus Bonney.
And he's pulled back. And he's pulled there.
He's
That
been
definitely
pulled back.
is going to be a card. And it's a yellow card. A yellow card there being shown to number 4 for number 14 actually. That's Jamal Augustine. A yellow card showed to Augustine there, and that clearly was a huge tug of the shirt. I'm even surprised that he only received a yellow, because Marcellus Bonney was clearly heading in on goal, and that definitely was almost, one may say, a goal scoring opportunity there. And our producer Chad George disagreeing with me, but let's see if we can get the replay in while they're setting in the free kick. Marcellus Bonney over it is Derwin Wade, it looks like. Anthony Frederick actually, and Marcellus Bonney are the players over it. It's a 3-3 into the final 10, into the final 5 minutes, one will say, here at the stadium. Can Marcellus Bonney get the winner for Buffett State? It's a free kick in a similar position. Kasim Peltier did his damage with his 2 strikes. It's a 4-man wall. It's a 4-man wall. Marcellus Bonney over it. The referee there. Buffett State making some changes as well. 2 players about to come on for Buffett State. Could we be seeing the likes of Coulson Benjamin? We'll have to wait and see. As there seems to be a little delay, the substitutions. One definitely appears to be Coulson Benjamin and Aaron as well. So Aaron Nicholas and Coulson Benjamin onto the field. Buffett State are throwing the dice. They've gone into the archives, one may say. They've pulled out Coulson Benjamin, their leading goal scorer, their all-time leading goal scorer.
Pulled from the cupboard.
They've pulled him from the cupboard. It's Marcellus Bonney now with the free kick. Takes a strike there, trying to go underneath the wall, and takes a deflection, and the goalkeeper will quickly get onto that. So poor effort there. And Buffett State looking to apply the pressure, but it's Harlem now with possession. And Harlem with a 3-3. They've gotten 3 goals. As there's an opportunity now. Looking to play. Could be the fourth. And no, it's Owen Oscar there. The players, his touch let him down. His touch let him down there. That could have been the nail in the coffin for Buffett State there. Looked like an order Laville, was it? No. And that touch just let him down. And Buffett State now on the other side, looking to play that ball forward. Coulson Benjamin is in the middle as well. So I can tell you, if an opportunity comes, Coulson Benjamin will be looking to pounce on it. Buffett State with a corner kick. Let's see if we can quickly get that replay there. An opportunity for Harlem to take the lead, but the corner is taken shortly. We'll get back out to that replay. And the ball still in place out for another corner kick. So time against Buffett State. 4 minutes and stoppage time. Buffett State with the ball. And they've lost it, but Harlem, they've only cleared it as far as just about the midfield there. It's gone out. Well, it was last touch actually by Buffett State, and it's gone out for a throw-in for Harlem. Let's see if we can go back to that replay there. A golden opportunity for Harlem to take a lead there. And good pass in the end. Lovely through ball, and his touch just let him down one bit. Maybe earlier he could have struck that ball on the volley, maybe, than trying to control it. And Buffett State is still in the game.
Well, I believe that's what he may have tried to do, but that ball was a little bit too far from the player. But nonetheless, Buffett State survive. Buffett State survive, and now they are trying to go on the attack once again. Here's Derrickson McDonald looking to find Kelrick Walter. At the ball now with Marcellus Bonnie. Bonnie finds the player, and that's a poor pass in the end. And Zion Emmanuel in the right area at the right time. But here's Jaime Maxime. Yeah, with Erin Noel. That's Ernil Noel. And of course, referee Chavez Del Sol blows his whistle. We're just 3 minutes away from normal time, and of course, we may not see not much of the extra time this afternoon, Gavin. We did not have as much as injury time here today, but let's see what's going to happen. The crowd is building.
Yes, crowd.
Building slowly but surely as this free kick comes in, and there we go. Up goes the heads with this one. Derrickson McDonald is fouled there by Eustace Marshall, and of course we can see McDonald getting a little blue there, and
yes,
of course
referee
referee just checking to see if he is all right. So 3-3, 2 minutes in the normal time. Baffin State at one point we're leading comfortably 3-0, Gavin. Can you imagine now? They are now 3-3. Harlem United with 3 goals in the second half. 3 unanswered goals so far. Here's Marcellus Bonnie. Bonnie moving forward, driving forward nicely, finds Kelrick Walter. And Walter, what can he do? He looks to go for glory by himself, and that's the poor decision. That's the wrong decision there from Kelrick Walter. At least cross it in the box.
Yeah, put some trust into your teammate.
Yeah.
Kelrick Walter, that's the second time that he's gone for glory, going for the spectacular, trying to put his team in front. And I think he would have been better off trying to just play again the ball in the box and trust your teammates to get that goal for you. As we have a little challenge there. John Gregoire coming together with the Harlem players earned a free kick for Harlem. A chance for Harlem to take some time off the clock. We're into the final seconds of the 90. And we just have to find out how much stoppage time there's going to be. As Baffin State time is running out for them. There's a flag has gone up. It's going to be offside. Baffin State will take the free kick quickly. Kelrick Walter on it. Time running out. Good ball played forward for, and there's a stumble there. The goalkeeper coming out, and he almost looked like he handled it, but he missed it. There's a coming together again. Here's Eustace Phillip on it. He's pushed to the back, but he still has it. There's opportunities. He gets some space, takes a shot, and it goes wide. It goes wide. So action here, heating up at the stadium. Baffin State in search of that winner, and let's see if we can get a replay. Look at what happened. The goalkeeper coming out to head the ball. He missed it. He was off his line. There was a chance for Baffin State there, and then Eustace Phillip, driving forward there, taking the shot, and went just wide. It was always against him, trying to beat the goalkeeper on the near post. But we're into stoppage time now. It looks like we're having 2 minutes. 2 minutes of stoppage time. So 1 minute and 90 seconds to go here. And time running out for Baffin State. The championship in the balance. We have Derwin Wade. He's on with Kelrick Walters. Plays the ball onto the far side. Baffin State throwing bodies forward. Here comes a cross. Goalkeeper comes out and punches. There's a foul, infringement coming together, and there's a free kick for Harlem, and that will eat some time off the clock. The goalkeeper is down as well. 3 players are down. The goalkeeper, defender, and one of the attacking players. They're all strung out on the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. The medics rushing onto the field, and as they're attending to the players, and this could be cause for concern. The goalkeeper is that's Jalwi. He's almost motionless. I haven't seen him move yet, Alian. Okay, he just moved his hand. So he seems to
just got a blow to the midsection area, yeah. So maybe a little bit winded for the moment, but I believe he'll be all right. As you can see, there's some movement, and here you see him getting up now. So 3-3, that is the score there this afternoon. We're now into extra time. We already have 2 minutes of extra time, and Baffin State will have themselves to blame this afternoon, Gavin. Of course, they were leading at 1 point, 3-0 at halftime. Goals from Kelrick Walter, Anthony Frederick, and Anderson Lawrence, all in the score sheet in the first half. And then what a comeback from Harlem United, from Promex Harlem United in the second half. Kasim Peltier leading his side, actually carrying the team on his back with 2 beautiful strikes, Gavin. 2 wonderfully taken free kicks on the edge of that box down at the Billy Doctrove Pavilion. And of course, his team will have him to, well, be thanking him later.
Yes.
We'll be thanking Kasim Peltier later for those 2 good strikes.
Okay, so the stoppage time is up. It's just going to be interesting to see how much time the referee is going to add on. From my looks at it, there was about a minute to go when we had the collision. So could this be the last opportunity for Baffert State? They're throwing everybody forward. Baffert State, another chance now. The ball on the far side. The players now cutting inside. Look, lovely back heel there attempt. And a shot coming in from the ball scrambling there. Finds Derwin Wade. Derwin Wade lines it up. Harlem defending like their lives depended on it. And opportunity now looks like it's Colton Benjamin looking to play that ball across the goal. Takes a deflection, is going to be the corner. Could this be the last corner of the match? We're into the 94th minute of stoppage time. We were scheduled to have 2 minutes, but because of the injury, we've seen an addition of 2 minutes as well. Here comes the corner kick. Could this be the last one? Up go the heads, and it's cleared. Kasim Peltier there, the clearance not the best. The ball falls back to Harlem, to Baffert State. Here comes the ball back into the box, and this is it. This is it. The final whistle. A 3-3. A Promex Harlem United completing the unbelievable, coming back from 3 goals won, and they've really put a spoke in the title hopes of the Happy Baffert State team. And we can see the players on their knees for Happy Baffert State being consoled there by the Harlem opposition. So 3-3 the final scores, and as it stands, Southeast are in first place with 34 points. Only goal difference separates the 2 teams, and right now it will be Southeast just hoping to avoid a 4-goal defeat, and they will be champions this afternoon. Alian, a few words from you, and then we'll go back for a commercial break, and then we'll be back with the second game, Surgical Southeast versus Central Cooperative Credit Union Dubla FC.
Well, it's just unexplainable scenes here this afternoon. Leading 3-0 at halftime. Baffert State were leading 3-0 at one point. Kelrick Walter on the score sheet, opening the scoring. Anthony Frederick with a beautiful goal this afternoon here also. And then Anderson Lawrence with a strike from distance, beating the goalkeeper, Jean-Louis. But then the second half, we see the second half, Harlem United running riot. The second half only simply just belonged to Harlem United. Kasim Peltier with 2 good strikes, and then the own goal from one of the players. I believe that was Eustace Phillip, the own goal there. And of course, that's how it ends 3-3. Baffert State only themselves to blame this afternoon as at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, and then Surgical Southeast just simply needs to come in and just play some football. They don't even need to win, and they will have the victory this afternoon. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back to bring you the live action. Surgical Southeast and Central Cooperative Credit Union Dubla Football Club. And the Central Cooperative Credit Union Dubla Football Club.
My name is Kyle Francis, proprietor of Standards Restaurant and Bar and Standards Agro Processing. Over the years, we have identified that there's a high level of wastage of our tropical fruits. So, not only does fruit pulping solve this problem, but addresses the concern of food security, whereby having our seasonal fruits available off-season, that there's a high level of our aim is to deliver a 100% natural fruit product whilst preserving its authentic flavor. The grand vision of Tropipulp is to share the abundance of Dominica with the Caribbean and the world by extension. In doing so, we hope to empower farmers and create linkages all across the value chain. Our aim is to deliver a 100% natural food product whilst preserving its authentic flavor. The grand vision of Tropipol is to share the abundance of Dominica with the Caribbean.
Hey! It's We Forward again with more specials for you. We're skipping Creole Festival and we're going right into Christmas. Yes, we're going right into Christmas with specials on barrels and boxes and everything just for you. Barrels from Florida to Dominica only $90 US, the best prices on the market, and we'll pick up in Florida for only $25. Check us out: Antigua, St. Kitts, Barbados, Grenada, St. Vincent, all the islands, St. Thomas, BVI, all of the islands. We'll pick up your barrels for you and give you the best price for you, guaranteed. That is it from We Forward. Merry Christmas and ho, 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 ho. In Florida for only $25. Check us out: Antigua, St. Kitts, Barbados, Grenada, St. Vincent, all the islands, St. Thomas, BVI, all of the islands. They will pick up your barrels for you and give you the best price guaranteed. That is it from We Forward. Merry Christmas and ho, ho, ho.
Bullseye Pharmacy since 1996. World Federation Drive, Goodwill, and Ross Boulevard in Portsmouth. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Sundays from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and on all public holidays at the Goodwill branch. Portsmouth from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturdays 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on select public holidays. Bullseye Pharmacy, your first choice for prescription and over-the-counter medications and digital products. Stop like as you go. Lotto, grocery, celebratory items, event ticket, box office, and more. For your convenience, visit or call 449-8600 or 225-5656 at the Goodwill branch and 614-1048 at the Portsmouth branch. Bullseye Pharmacy, service with experience because we care. Prescription and over-the-counter medications and digital products. Stop like as you go. Lotto, grocery, celebratory items, event ticket, box office, and more. For your convenience, visit or call 449-8600 or 225-5656 at the Goodwill branch and 614-1048 at the Portsmouth branch. Bullseye Pharmacy, service with experience because we care. Prescription and over-the-counter medications and digital products. Stop like as you go. Lotto, grocery, celebratory items, event ticket, box office, and more. For your convenience, visit or call 449-8600 or 225-5656 at the Goodwill branch and 614-1048 at the Portsmouth branch. Bullseye Pharmacy, service with experience because we care. Prescription and over-the-counter medications and digital products. Stop like as you go. Lotto, grocery, celebratory items, event ticket, box office, and more. For your convenience, visit or call 449-8600 or 225-5656 at the Goodwill branch and 614-1048 at the Portsmouth branch. Bullseye Pharmacy, service with experience because we care. Prescription and over-the-counter medications and digital products. Stop like as you go. Lotto, grocery, celebratory items, event ticket, box office, and more. For your convenience, visit or call 449-8600 or 225-5656 at the Goodwill branch and 614-1048 at the Portsmouth branch. Bullseye Pharmacy, service with experience because we care. Prescription and over-the-counter medications and digital products. Stop like as you go. Lotto, grocery, celebratory items, event ticket, box office, and more. For your convenience, visit or call 449-8600 or 225-5656 at the Goodwill branch and 614-1048 at the Portsmouth branch. Bullseye Pharmacy, service with experience because we care. Prescription and over-the-counter medications and digital products. Stop like as you go. Lotto, grocery, celebratory items, event ticket, box office, and more. For your convenience, visit or call 449-8600 or 225-5656 at the Goodwill branch and 614-1048 at the Portsmouth branch. Bullseye Pharmacy, service with experience because we care. Prescription and over-the-counter medications and
Once again, good afternoon to all listening and all joining us here on Vibian TV and of course DBS Radio. We have the second match of the afternoon, Sagicor Southeast and Dublin Football Club here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, match number 2. And we, as the players are getting set to begin this game, we'll quickly just give you the